Welcome back to the 2024 CrossFit Games here in Fort Worth, Texas. We are inside Dickies Arena as individual event number 3 for the men getting set to get underway. I'm Chase Ingram along with Adrian Conway and Mike Arsenault. As the women just took on this event all but minutes ago. And as we feared, maybe not we're not doing it, but as they feared.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a fear for us. It was pure entertainment. But this is Firestorm. It's 3 rounds for time, 15 calories on the Echo Bike, and 11 burpees over the barricade.
4-minute time cap. Adrian, have your steps to success changed?
You know, they haven't. I mean, I would change maybe full send to right send, because if you go too fast too soon, it's too much. But you got to be in sprint mode the whole time, and then it's jump focus, and that's just to specifically focus on that 12x9 blockade out there on the floor. These athletes are doing burpees over.
Lane assignments for heat number 1, event number 3. Your center lanes, Luka Jukic, Jeff Adler will not be in there, as we see Guillermo Harros just doing the best he can to stay in it on the competition floor, and he's not alone. Nope. He's not alone at all.
Stand by.
And they're off. The men will be taking on 15 cals on the Echo Bike. The burpees over the ballistic block will stay the same. Austin Hatfield is trying to get back into the fight here in lane number 2.
Brother, we thought the women heats were fast. These fellows are sprinting real quick.
Arthur Semenoff just above Hatfield. Hand in the air for all athletes. First one to the ballistic block will be in your center lane. Alexander Caron. 11 burpees over the barrier. And then back to round 2 for the bike. Fastest split. So see Jack Rosema in lane number 7 at 26 flats. Alex Caron. Oh, Bailey Martin. Bailey Martin, 20 seconds on the burpees. The second closest was Austin Hatfield at 24. Caron still in the lead, however. Round 2, Austin Hatfield, lane number 2, just above him in 3. Arthur Semenoff. Bailey Martin.
Whole body into those calories for Bailey.
Hey, you look at Bailey Martin when he gets to the burpees. What he did at the semifinals on the box jump overs in that legless climber event, that guy, as Ricky Garrard said, is a springy boy. Center lane by himself, Alexander Caron. Still your current leader. Fastest bike split so far in the second round, 32.9. Hatfield's trying to close along with Bailey Martin, but it's still Caron as he will get to the bike first. Hatfield in second. Here comes Bailey Martin. Alexander Caron on the right side of your screen, working through his last set of cals on the Echo Bike. Arthur Semenoff just to the bike, but it's Caron who's trying to keep his lead on Austin Hatfield.
He's coming quick. Everybody's pushing through the pedals, pushing with their arms. Chase, one thing to note, generally from the men compared to the women, they're all rising a little higher on the burpee, getting a tall chest instead of staying low. I'll see if that changes at all here in this last round.
Caron is done. In the second round, Caron had the fastest bike split and burpee split of all the athletes. So a great second round for Caron as Hatfield and Rosema get to the blocks at the same time. Here comes Bailey Martin, bottom part of your screen. Alexander Caron, 5 burpees left to go. Oh, the 1 burpee, that's it for him. 253, my goodness. Who's going to be in second? Will it be Hatfield? But it's going to be Rosema and Martin, and Martin just came from 5th to 2nd in this heat. Out-touching Jack Rosema by 0.4 seconds. Semenoff is done. As we just have Guillermo Harros, who we saw, who was very emotional before the start of this race. And to even put yourself in that position to compete in an event such as this It's just a tall task to ask of anyone. But Alex Garone sets a new time to beat 254.03.
All right, man, it was an emotional start to this one, to say the least, after seeing how Guy was just trying to hold it together to stay on the floor. But from an execution perspective, all hats off to Alexander Carone, who led this heat from the beginning all the way to the end, and it was his fast and furious pace that he selected on that Echo bike, leaning all of his body weight and all of his power right into those pedals each and every round. I made the point to say these men were all getting a little taller on their burpees than a lot of the women when we compare, but Alex Garone on the final round kept his torso a little lower, hands a little closer to the ground, and it paid off for him as he almost finished this thing, Chase, in an offensive way, as if, well, that was a slight challenge.
Alex Garone